Well, well, well. Look who it is. The good old friend. F1 23 is finally here after a long waited time to just get a good F1 game, and is finally arrived. F1 23 is here to play, y'all. We are here for F1 23. No more F1 22. This is the real deal. But we have to get to a couple things real quick in this video, and that is also basically looking at a couple things to look at, and basically just go around, explore the menu, explore that. But once again, this is how the menu works. You could jump into Breaking Point. We will be getting to Breaking Point very shortly once again, but this is just basically giving you my initial reactions to the game around one track only, and that is Sin City in Las Vegas. Vegas, Vegas, Vegas. We will be covering also Qatar in a different video, but once again, we're getting our first reactions of the game right here. We're going to do a last first challenge as Max Verstappen in the RB19. I'm pretty sure it is the RB19. I don't know why I almost just said the RB18. Bit of a voice track there, but we did anyways. But we're going to jump right into this nice race around Vegas. Let's do it. But first off, let's get to the pre-race.
Tickets for this one sold out in a matter of seconds, some for as much as $1 million. There's a massive interest in Formula One in the United States, so it's no surprise we have a third race in America. Welcome to the Las Vegas Grand Prix. Well, tonight we go racing around the bright lights of Las Vegas, 3.8 miles under the Nevada night sky and thousands of neon lights. There are landmarks everywhere you look, punctuating the 17 corners and 2 DRS zones. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Sergio Perez will lead us away from pole position, with Charles Leclerc alongside. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Sainz, Russell, Fernando Alonso, Hamilton, Ocon, Gasly, Stroll, Albon, Tsunoda, Norris, Magnussen, Bottas, Hulkenberg, Joe, Oscar Piastri, Sargent, De Vries, and Max Verstappen completes the grid. That's it then, it's time to go racing as we head down trackside for today's race. And a warm welcome, of course, to my co-commentator here today, someone of tremendous experience and insight. It's the man himself, Anthony Davidson. Now let's talk about Sergio Perez.
Well, it was a really impressive lap in qualifying to get pole position, but are they going to be able to hold on to the lead into the first corner with so many quick starters around them? I'm also looking forward to seeing the different strategies in play today. Those who are starting on the red marked soft tyre are going to have a little bit more grip early on, but they have to make it count before that degradation starts to set in.
So, here we are for Vegas. Once again, just changing the setup. Once again, I think we're going to go for the preferred strategy, which I believe is the one stop to the medium to the hard around Vegas. Once again, as we're going to experience mainly everything as much as we can. This is a learning curve for you and me. Our first look at F1 23 race reaction. 5 red lights though underway here in Vegas. Once again, we are now underway for the Las Vegas Grand Prix. Is once again, we're going to take you around a lap around Vegas, as we've already seen. But basically, I'm going to tell you in my opinion. Once again, we go down the inside on a bunch of cars. Once again, turn 1 very difficult to get right. You gotta get it right. Once again, you can easily make a mistake there. Once again, very easy to make a mistake here as well. You can easily get a snap there. Well, it is very much easier to correct the car. Going down into turn number 3, once again into that nice hairpin. A very long straight though. A lot of overtaking opportunities down here is with DRS enabled. Going around, coming around to turn number 4, which is a very difficult kind of corner because to judge your braking zone going down to turn 5 and 6, which is right here. Turn 5, very much difficult to just get right. You don't want to overshoot it down into turn number 7, Once again, approaching turn 8, which is that very long, once again, just a very long straight here. Once again, just trying to, you can easily make some little bit of moves here. Once again, down into turn 8, through turn 9. Once again, going down into turn number 10. Very much. But then you move up into this next part of the track, which is turn 11, but also the very long straightaway. You can make a bunch of moves here. Once again, we're going to be pushing at least over 200 miles an hour around Vegas here. We're going to be pushing at least 200. It's going to be absolutely crazy. And there's 17 turns on this track. I may have miscalculated already one turn, but I could be wrong. Once again, down into turn number 12, 13, and 14, and 15. Very much a little bit difficult to get right. You can easily make a mistake here. Once again, as we do a little bit, we actually get hit though by Kevin Magnussen though a little bit down into the next couple of corners. And once again, this part is kind of a little bit difficult because again, you can easily get a track limits penalty right here if you are not looking at that curb. But that is a lap around Las Vegas. 17 turns, but I believe, I don't know why, I just somehow counted 16. I don't know why. 17 turns around this track though. It is very exciting to drive on Vegas. But once again, another snap there once again. But I am on controller, and it is so much easier to save a snap on controller. Oh my god, it is so, it feels so good to just save a snap on controller and wheel. I don't even know what to say. It's just so much easier. But once again, in the slipstream of Sonona and Bottas though, we're going to make a move on both these guys. As down another overtaking possibility down right here though, into this nice braking zone. You could easily make a late send there if you really wanted to. Once again, a little bit of a snap here. Once again, off the gas, and boom, I saved it. That's how I usually protect the snap. I just get off the gas. I don't even go half throttle. You could go half throttle though and still survive the car. And it is easier to do it on wheel too. Remember that. All you wheel users out there, if you run no traction control, you can save a snap on wheel. My friend already told me about it. It is just, ooh, it is crispy. And another snap there once again. I'm on controller, and y'all controller players, again, I'll say it again, so much easier to save a snap. It is fantastic. And speaking of the traction control, from my experience, it feels like you're playing F1, like it feels like you're running traction control off. That's how it feels like. It is so easy to get on the throttle, as Lando Norris is now retiring from the Las Vegas Grand Prix. But it's just so much easier to just get on the throttle. It is crazy. It feels like I'm running no traction control on. It feels like I'm running traction control on full. I feel like I'm cheating. And again, this race, it's a bit of a question mark though, because again, very low difficulty on AI here. Once again, this is not 110 AI around Vegas. I believe the AI difficulty is like 99, not 90. It's got to be like, I think it's somewhere in the 80s. I just went very simple and easy because again, I need to look at how the AI are racing me. And again, the AI, they race me really good so far. They've kept me on enough space. They made some dive bombs, but I do like it though when the AI are a little bit aggressive though. I still wanted the AI to just send one down the inside, but I feel like you can bully the AI a little bit though. You can like cut them off and like they'll back off. And it's not like the AI from F1 22 where they would just turn in on you and do everything like that. They don't do that anymore. But again, you can easily go around the outside of Alex Albon, and again, he's not going to do anything. You send one on Lance Stroll, he ain't going to do anything. But again, the AI up here that are battling with Russell, they leave space. They really do. And again, when I leave the AI space, they keep their line. They don't turn in on you. They don't hit on you. But already on lap 5 of this race, moving on into lap 6, we've already made a couple overtakes. Once again, already up to P. We started P20. We're already up to P7, possibly P7 if we get around Lewis Hamilton. As we do get ahead of Lewis Hamilton, we're making moves already. We are cooking in this race. Who let Max cook? Seriously, who let Max cook? Go get another tap around the outside wall, as that was just from another snap. But look at those tires. Those tires are pretty dreadful. And I feel like the tires, I feel like this game, the tires get eaten up a little bit more, but I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like you have more grip when the tires are worn. I don't know if it's just me or not. It could just be me. But I had so much, I don't know, man. I had so much grip in this race. It was fantastic. Charles Leclerc is out of this race, though. That's not a good look, but okay. VSC has been deployed in this race. Once again. So far so good on by Aaron's reactions of F1 23. This game is turning out very good. right now in Vegas. This track is fun to drive. It is super fun to drive. But again, I wonder how it's going to be though in an online lobby, because I feel like this race could be a chaos in an online lobby. Anyways, back to the safety car restart, VSC restart once again in the slipstream. Look at that, almost 230 miles an hour down the main straight. That is ridiculous amount of speed. But again, what do you expect? We're in a Red Bull. That car's got fantastic straight line speed. Safety car has now been deployed. Don't know what happened there. Lance Stroll's out of the race, and maybe someone else too. Don't know. Once again, as you can actually hear some things from Mark here.
Don't worry about it, mate. It can happen to the best of us. Now look, I've put a new strategy option for you in the MFD, so go and have a look.
He actually says they changed him up a little bit. Like, he says some more interesting stuff, which I do like that about Mark. Honestly, I like this. EA really did. Electronic Arts, man, very much impressing me so far with F123. F122 so far. Oh, that was horrible. But right now, this is like looking. This could be potentially one of the best F1 games so far right now. It's too early. It is way too early to say that. But again, the handling is so much nicer on this game. And again, I'm going to say it again. I love the grip. I love having grip. I really do. But anyway, safety cars coming in this lap here once again. Sorry I'm not doing a lot of the race commentary. I'm talking about mainly the game itself. But this is basically, I'm trying to commentate at the same time and also do this. But once again, we're going to come into the pits though. As we should have came into the pits lap before, but once again, Sergio already went in there, and I don't know, I just didn't feel like double stacking, but that could have helped us. But again, we have red flags on. We do have red flags on. Could we get a red flag in this race? Honestly, we don't know. Alex Albon, though, in the Williams is going to be leading this race. Alex Albon is now leading the race in a Williams. As me, Hamilton, Gasly, and Bottas have all pitted under the restart, and fortunately, all four of us are dumb for pitting like that. Max Verstappen, what are you doing, man? You're supposed to be like, can we not run a Ferrari strategy right now? Can we not do that? Like, why do we make our race a Ferrari strategy? Why did I do that? That is the main question. But actually, this is some pretty more stuff though. But when you do have cold tires though, I feel like there's more grip. A little, like I feel like in F122 when you had cold tires, you felt it. But you don't really feel it much on this year's game. It just feels easier when you're on the cold tires. It really does. And honestly, I'm all in for it. I am all in for it. I am not complaining about this so far. I really am. But once again, coming through the next couple of corners here, it is, again, look at that. Full throttle already on second gear. You can just slam the throttle and you won't even get wheel spin. And trust me, when y'all play this, I honestly think it's going to be impossible for y'all to spin out, honestly. I feel like it is possible still. It could be possible because, again, I haven't played my team yet. And honestly, we all know how doggy and how crappy the my team car is. And I can already tell. Just because I'm playing this right now doesn't mean that, again, doesn't mean anything could easily change. Because, again, when we play my team, honestly, this game could look, I could honestly play this game differently. But honestly, I'm playing right now on day 2 of release of Champions Edition. I couldn't obviously play day 1 because I was busy. As I said in the other previous video when we played F122 and I talked about my honest reaction so far. But right now, very much impressed. And Vegas, fun track, very fun to drive on. Once again, again, look at this gap though. We're pulling this gap down by about 6 seconds here once again. But there's a big race up there at the front with obviously the leaders of the Williams and everybody else, but obviously Hamilton, Gasly, and Bottas have absolutely been left to dry. But we get a yellow flag up here once again. Break around the 100 meter board as again, red flag. We have finally got ourselves a red flag. Would you look at that? A red flag at Vegas. Huh. Okay. So how does this work? Well, it works like this. Basically, you get this impromptu, basically telling you major incident has occurred, red flag, you could change your tires. Then it takes you to your race strategy. Session suspended, simple as that. As you go through though, you can change your strategy. Basically, you can change any tire you want. You can go from the soft, you can go to the hard, you can go to another soft. You can do anything. You can honestly do anything. As that, and obviously that line right there, that shows your previous stint with that. And again, there's more to play with these setups. And again, red flags will be very crucial for your race setup and strategy. But your fuel load is locked though. Your fuel load stays the same. You can't add any more fuel. Once your car's fueled, can't do that. But you can change damage. Any damage, not all the damage though. I don't know if it'll change, if it'll replace floor damage. I think it'll only do like front wing, rear wing. I think all that stuff. But then after that, you confirm your race strategy, and you come back for the 5 red lights. And we are now 5 red lights. Again, part number 2 is we're now underway here as Las Vegas for part number 2. We get a decent start again. And another red flag has came out. I don't know why though. That could be a little bit of a glitch, but again, the game just came out. I'm gonna expect glitches, but again, let's hope that that's not a common occurrence. But that came out really quickly, as I hope that doesn't do that again though, because that kind of confused me. Because again, I mean, I feel like red flags could be easily get glitched though. I feel like red flags could easily glitch this game. Honestly, that's what I think it could. But again, now we make the hard decision: do we stay on the soft tires, or do we go back to the mediums? But again, I think we're going to do the right call and go to the soft. Anyways, on lap 16, 10 laps to go of this race here. 5 red lights. We're now underway once again here at Las Vegas for another start. We get an okay start. Not the greatest start, but once again, Carlos Sainz didn't get a great start as well. As again, the AI can actually botch the starts pretty bad, which is amazing because that feels great. But again, we got a everybody's out of order though. This whole grid is out of order. I mean, everybody's like out of order. Carlos Sainz down here at P12. We're P13. Bottas is not Bottas. Lewis Hamilton's back there. Alonso's back here. What the hell is Nick DeVries doing up here? He shouldn't be up here. What the hell is Yuki Tsunoda doing up in first place? What is going on in these red flags? Red flags could change anything. And like, oh my God, it could change. It changes everything. And again, that does it in real life. Again, I like this. I really like what EA did here with the red flags. I'm so happy that they added red flags. I'm so happy. But again, let's get back to the main race shot. We've been talking a lot about the game. Let's get back to the commentary. And let's start looking at what we're going to do here. We're in the Red Bull. We're in the slipstream of Fernando Alonso. What is the top speed going to be this time? I've been watching the top speed dials a lot in this video. As we've already hit 230. We hit 213 miles an hour down the straight. Could we hit even more? Honestly, I don't know. But again, can we set him on the Kevin Magnussen? No, we don't. As we're going to decide to back off. But once again, Sergio Perez battling Zhou Guanyu. Everyone's kind of out of order here once again. We're now in the slipstream. The overtake button is still very overpowerful in this game, but also the air is very powerful too. But once again, we're going to get a 3 here. We get all 3 of them down into the main stretch. Main straightaway. Boom. Done. Simple. Now look at this. Look at this gaggle of cars that shouldn't even be up here. What the hell is Logan Sargent? What the hell is a kilometer? What is he doing up here? Oscar Piastri is up here leading the race. Yuki Tsunoda's up here. Nico Hulkenberg, Alex Albon, both the Williams guys. Me and Sergio, or I should say Max and Sergio, are now have to find ways to get around here. Obviously, I'm all in for this. As you can tell, once again, going through, it's just again very tricky through that Mickey Mouse corner. That's what I call. That's a more Mickey Mouse kind of section here once again. But anyways, in the slipstream, you can easily get you can easily pass. You can pass here. You can, but again, it's a little bit difficult though to pass a little bit. Because again, someone could easily, if you're playing online, someone could easily just turn in and just cut you off and brake test you. That part might be a little bit difficult. But once again, you're gonna absolutely see a rocket ship of a Red Bull here going down. We're in the slipstream once again, and look at the straight line speed. Not even DRS, just overtake, and we are gone in this race. We are gone. Bye bye, Piastri, Tsunoda, Sargent, and everyone that was in that fight. We are off to the race on lap 16 or lap 17. My apologies. I looked at the position we were, but that is it. we done it. We have just accomplished the last of first challenge, but anything could go wrong though. We can easily make a mistake. Let's now hope we do. As oh, we make a mistake. As once again, as I said, simple as that. Oh, we get a time penalty. Lovely stuff. Again, very easy to misjudge your braking point there. Very easy to misjudge your braking point. Don't do it. Trust me, it's a hard track to learn on day one. But again, once you put laps in, you really will get a hang of this circuit, and it's very much easy enough. Anyways, last lap of the Grand Prix. We're on the main straight, on the main Las Vegas Strip. Yuki Tsunoda is going to absolutely fight Sergio Perez here to the final lap of this race. Alex Albon has him moved up into P4, and Logan Sargent also up to P5 here once again. The American has absolutely moved up to P5. Our fellow American now up to P4, but again, we're not focused on that. We do the last of first challenge. We win in Sin City at Las Vegas.
And Las Vegas has its winner. And what a special victory that was. Taking the checkered flag under the neon lights of Nevada. Tell me, Ant, how do you think they were able to deliver such an incredible result today?
Well, this was won through an abundance of speed and skillful overtakes. Inside, outside, cutting underneath, we saw it all today. And it's really nice to see a Grand Prix won in that manner. A race to satisfy the purists today, I think.
And it's time now for the podium celebrations. And how well deserved is this one? This is a team all about giving talented young drivers an opportunity to race and to win. AlphaTauri are your winners here today.
Okay, what the hell happened here? Sorry? Oh, man. Holy moly. No, man. Oh, we've experienced a glitch. Oh, God. Yuki Tsunoda has actually been classified as the winner here, not Max Verstappen, but okay. It's day one. It's day one, I get it. I don't know how the hell we got down to P6, but we did. Oh, EA, what the hell happened to Sargent? He was P5, man. Oh, whatever. Oh, this game. I'm sorry, but that was just funny. I had fun, though. I don't even care about the game glitch. We did the last of first. It was pretty slow AI. I get it. But that was fun. Vegas was fun to play. As again, we're going to take a look again at this amazing move. Just the straight line speed of the Red Bull is absolutely crazy. But that is all I got in today's video, y'all. That is all I got here today. Again, sorry I couldn't provide content on the 13th for y'all. But again, this is what you're going to get. We'll be jumping into breaking point. We'll be doing my team. We'll be doing open lobbies. We'll be doing everything on F1 23 content. I'll be covering everything. Have a nice day, y'all.